kid next door, my glasses sauce I spill, so proceed with caution. Get jacked like okay. This what.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is June 24th, Tuesday, currently 1:30. About to zoom over to the gym that I work at. Gotta get a workout in, and then have, I think, just one client. And then I have a private client pretty much right after around 5. So, gotta go pretty much drive down the street, and then I'm pretty much there already. But today is a back day, back traps and buys, I believe. That is it, yeah. Today is, I do like to focus more on like upper back today, so I do a little bit more volume today for upper back, and take it easy on like lats and stuff until my Saturday workout pretty much. But it's just something I've been doing lately, and it's pretty enjoyable for me at least. But anyways, not much else to say. I'll keep you guys updated, and per usual we'll go over something later today, but I'll keep you posted. Ladies and gentlemen, workout has been completed, clients completed. It's actually funny, they were actually trying to throw me a random like last minute client, but I was like, nah, I gotta go. Because I had a private client appointment pretty much right when they were gonna throw me that. But let's set this weirdo pass. It's funny, it's because I'm right in like my front window. My car is like right in front of like everything, so people are watching me kind of record myself, so that's why. But anyways, got that all out of the way, so now we're just pretty much chilling, about to go home. 20-minute drive according to the GPS or maps, whatever you want to call it. It's a weird day today. It's like cloudy, which is kind of weird, random, because it's been sunny almost every single day with a slight wind here and there. And right now it's actually like gloomy, almost like it's gonna rain or something. And there is like a small wildfire going on right here in Vegas, and it's such a random thing too, because like there's rarely wildfires here. But I think they already got it under control, but it's whatever. Anyways, today I wanted to go over a specific topic. I wanted to give it its own kind of special spotlight, and that is going to be rests between sets. So what are rests between sets? So obviously, as the name suggests, it's the rest in between each set before you commence that new set. So I just said a bunch of things, hopefully that made sense. But pretty much, this is a really important thing, no matter what you're doing, and it's really dependent on your goal. So the number one thing you should ask yourself is, what is your goal? So for me, for example, my goal is muscle growth, building muscle as efficiently as possible. So in order to do that, I have to be efficient with my sets. So how do I be efficient with my sets? I need to ensure I'm recovering properly before commencing each set. That way, I'm fully energized, my strength is back up, and my form is not breaking, my technique is not breaking, everything is consistent, and I'm putting full effort in each set. And that's pretty much will give you quality sets and efficient sets. So you have to always keep that in mind. So really base it on your goal. So if your goal is strength, for example, you're going to want to take like 5 or more minutes sometimes before you commence a new set, because obviously you want to lift the most weight possible. So you're not going to do that by taking a 1-minute break, 30-second break. It's not going to happen. So in that sense, it would make sense to take 5 up to 10 minutes per rest before starting that new set. But in terms of building muscle, for example, like my goal and many others' goal, in my opinion, it really, once again, depends on you, and what you're working on. So something like legs is you're gonna need longer rest periods, obviously, because it's more intense, it takes a higher toll on the body, your heart rate is more crazy, so you need to take that longer rest. So it wouldn't be surprising for you to take anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes, especially if you're doing something like a squat, maybe even sometimes a leg press. Once again, really is dependent on you and your preference and the intensity level that you're at. So I understand that everyone's intensity level is different. So just for me, for example, in between squats, I'm taking at least on average like 3 minutes before I start that new set. It's just a me thing. Once again, you got to find your own thing. But I just doing what allows me to get in that efficient quality set, meaning I'll be able to put full intensity, I'll be able to properly lift that weight that I'm about to do, and I'll be able to keep my form in check. Nothing is breaking and I'm gonna hurt myself. But that is a really important thing to keep in mind as well. Ensuring you're taking that extra rest will go a long way in keeping you injury free. I understand, ego is the thing, peer pressure is the thing. If you train with friends, they're telling you, hurry up, get back to it. If you don't feel like 100%, then don't do it yet. Take a little like 30-second, 1 minute, and then do it, and then continue on. But I just wanted to pretty much highlight the importance it is to take enough rest based on your goal. So if your goal is literally just to get in there, just be active, or increase your endurance, just pretty much you're not in it for like a muscle growth or I guess strength thing. You're just in there as like almost as if you're doing CrossFit. Then take those 30-second rests, 1 minute rest tops. Once again, do what works for you and allows you to progress based on your own goals. It's not what others are doing, based on what you are doing. But that's pretty much it. And yeah, about to head home and settle down, and another day tomorrow. But please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and share, and follow me on TikTok and Instagram as always. Have a good one.